Hi Gemini, welcome to your unexpected reading for March 27th through April 27th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Magician. And right after that we have the High Priestess. So this could be wanting to figure out the next phase of your life. Maybe you're wanting to know how a relationship is going to be able to work out. It could be that there's a power struggle in the relationship. There might be issues of control. Oh boy. Okay, so this, we're talking about a long-standing committed connection, if not marriage, and there's a lot of it's taking up a lot of headspace for you. Perhaps this is wanting some time apart to heal. Perhaps this is being hopeful for things working out over time, or even now a second chance. This could be Aquarius. This could be Virgo or Aries. But we've got this long-standing marriage, committed connection, communal partnership, and then we've got a lot of fear and anxiety surrounding that. This is the insomnia or nightmare card. So it could be that this is just a real bear of a relationship, and there's a lot of control issues, and you're hoping to get away and heal. It could be that you two are at the crossroads deciding if we're going to be able to make this work, and while you might be hopeful, it also might be wishful thinking. And you're like, okay, yeah, but I don't know how this is going to work. How are we going to come back from this? Or how am I going to come back from this? What's this? Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Does it say Libra? Justice. Hermit. So this could be Libra, Virgo. And the Queen of Wands, this could be Sagittarius. No, it couldn't. It could be, well, it could be. I mean, it could also be Aries. If we're talking about a queen, it's Aries. It could also be Sagittarius or Leo. It doesn't have to be, but it's the energy, the essence there that we'll get to in a minute, but that's what I'm talking about. All right. I do this every time. Okay, so for Gemini, I'd be dealing with the Page of Wands here. So, okay. All right. So we've got considering the past and the future, and if it's wise to continue along in the same way. There could be regrets, concerns, thinking something is a good idea to go the distance, to reinvest, or thinking, let's see this through. This could really, something could really come from this. But we've got someone that is willing to give very little right now because they're mad. Somebody's just like, you know what, I'm so done. I'm so over this. I'll listen to what you have to say, but I'm not hopeful and I'm not really interested. I'm just doing it because we've been together, or because I feel like I owe you, or what can it hurt? But I'm at this Page of Wands energy, like I'm not really interested. I'll hear what you have to say though, and we'll go from there, because we got this Nine of Wands here where it's like I am guarding and I'm defensive. I'm guarding what I have. I feel guarded. I'm defensive. It could be that you're thinking things over. It could be that you're thinking about staying together for the kids. This could be your kids. That you're thinking, all right, we could make this work for practical reasons for the kids. Maybe that's what this being at the crossroads is about. Okay. It could be that you get surprise served with divorce papers, that you didn't know this person was looking into the legal system. All of a sudden there's this surprise of getting some kind of legal notice regarding your marriage or separation, or they decide to separate. They serve you with papers. Could be that. That's wild card, but just saying. What's this Justice about here? What's this Justice about? Justice also shows up when there's a need for balance or an apology. So we got the Emperor. This very well could be things, like I said, the legal system, being served papers. We got the Judge, we got lawyers here, and this is also the legal system or karma, things needing to be balanced. So, and going through due process to sort things out, things going through that sort of, everybody gets their day in court type of thing. Like, you can't outrun this. So whatever past, whatever this is, it has come to fruition, is now being, good Lord, is now being dealt with on a karmic level as well. I think this is about you being served papers. I think this is about you unexpectedly finding that they have enlisted the legal services, or a lawyer, something like that, because we got judge, lawyer, like I said, just somebody that's in an authority position. Could be a judge, could be a therapist, could be a doctor, a lawyer, that sort of thing. Maybe this is a ruling from them. Somebody in an authority position handing out the karma, handing out the decisions, doling out justice. What's this hermit? What's this hermit about? Good gracious, we got, what is that? That's 8. We got 3 9s. 999. That's an 8. 11, 2, 7, 1. Okay. We got 2 10s. Well, what's this 9 hermit about? 3 9s is nice. 3 9s is success. Okay. What's this hermit about? Kind of feels like the aftermath. All right. Could be a fair offer. We've involved the legal system or wise counsel to some degree about this. Things haven't ended yet, but it sure as heck is on your minds or their mind, or both of your minds, because we're at 9 here. We got 3 9s, for God's sakes. Okay. So perhaps this is someone wanting to say they're sorry, do the right thing, become that trustworthy, solid, stable personality that you come to know and love and rely on. This could be Aries also. And you're really thinking over an offer that they made you, which was probably going to shock the ish out of you, because it's like, whoa, wait, what? There's a lot of anxiety and just like, how is this going to work? What are we going to do? Or what am I going to do? And then here we have somebody shows up to do the right thing, offers an apology, and really wants to get back on the straight and narrow. And maybe this is you hopeful for that second chance or things working out. Whatever it is, it's nice to see that you're in this sort of consideration or pensive state regarding this offer. Be careful. You know your situation best. I like this 9 and this 7 here, really thinking things over and considering both sides. Because this could be this. This could be a narcissist. This could be somebody that's just really controlling and manipulative. They're used to this, good or bad, narcissist or not. I mean, this is somebody that's used to having things go their way and somebody under their spell. You see that infinity symbol? So, you know, and if that's the case, I could see why you're like, oh my God, just going nuts, because this person always is 3 steps ahead of everybody, or they think they are anyway. And sometimes you just get treated like an employee and it's cold. I mean, it's, oof, God, you ever see it in action? It's quite painful to watch. All right. What's this Queen of Wands here? What's this Queen of Wands for Gemini? Okay. We got the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Cups. God, you know, I'm not a pessimist. I'm really not, but I got to know the whole picture here. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, it looks like you're really thinking things over, and you're like, okay, I will listen. Or maybe this is the person saying, all right, I'll listen, but I'm not giving much. I'm optimistic, but I am very closely guarded. I'm defensive. We have been through it. I did not come by this 9 of Swords honest, or, you know, out of nowhere. This is years of frustration and worry and anxiety and not really knowing in this long-standing marriage, really wanting to know how this is going to work. Maybe I'm hopeful. Maybe that's what this is. There's hope, but I need more time to think this love offer over, or this conciliatory gesture, shall we say, over. What's this star about? We'll get to this in a minute. What's this star about? Could be Aquarius. What's this star about? Fighting, cutting things out, thinking what. So, this seems like, okay, this right here, this is about control, stability, things being solid, trustworthy, wise counsel, just a father figure. somebody that you can always rely on, count on, that sort of patriarchal assurance, that solid, stable, that sort of thing, right? We've got fighting or cutting things out and being at the crossroads and deciding if it's worth it to continue, if I should reinvest or if I should keep going. Is all that I have invested going to pay off for me? This could be wishful thinking. This could be you being hopeful. If I think what you're going to do, Gemini, honestly, is I think you're hopeful that this time will be different. But there's also the big, huge question of how is this going to work? And I think this is wishful thinking or being hopeful. And maybe someone is promising, in doing the right thing and making that apology, they're talking about cutting out the unnecessary things, beating that habit that they do that's kind of, or just like the next time, I go to say cutting words, I promise I will get rid of that, or I'll self-correct, or I'll do something to where I'm going to cut those negative things out of my life. Perhaps this is you going, you know what, I really need time to heal, and I think it's best if I just cut this person off entirely and have time to think about things. Either way, this is all about you weighing the pros and cons of an offer from your person. This right here, this could be it could be Aries. It could be Sagittarius, could be Leo. But if we're talking about a queen, it could be Aries here. And this is an offer of committed, unified love, okay, or someone that you think in terms of that. So this could be confirmation that this person is definitely on your mind and you do think of them as a soulmate, but we've got all this contemplation and going back and forth and considering an offer. And it could be that the month ahead from you or for you that's all it is, Gemini, is just you really going back and forth and thinking about where to go from here. Because we got, and now mind you, 3 9s is success. So it could be that you take a gamble and it works out. You know your situation best, right? This is general. Honestly, this could be saying that give it another shot. Because we got this Queen of Wands here. It doesn't have to be, it could be male or female. The point is, this type of energy, male or female, doesn't have to be a fire sign, is somebody that can make it work. This is somebody that has self-confidence, is forthright, it's like it's a force of nature. You give them something, they ask you, jump, how high, that sort of thing. They can do it. There's confidence. And then they're on to the next thing. But this is somebody that also likes to disconnect from that. Like they'll give it their all when they're there, but then they want to disconnect and commune with their person or the things that matter the most to them. So this is saying that either that person feels that way about you or you feel that way about your person. And this is giving you the green light to reconnect. I am leery, just because I this right here, but you know your situation best, all right? Okay, so I think what's most unexpected is you're not expecting this offer from them, especially if somebody's, never says they're sorry or they're kind of pompous or, they're always right. For them to come back in and go, I realize it's about me, I'm sorry, I want to be that stable person that I should have been or should be in this relationship with you. I think that's what's going to be the shocker here is like, whoa, wait, what? I just want to get it on tape. Can you say it again? I'm sorry. Gemini. Okay, another green light here. This is talking about there's so much going on behind the scenes to guide you and protect you in this new beginning or in this choice, in this movement forward. You are being divinely guided and protected behind the scenes. And this would suggest too, karma, part of what is happening right now has already been sort of, it's following suit with whatever your belief system is. Some people believe that we chose all this before we got here. Others believe in just like, Jesus taking the wheel, that sort of thing. Either way, whatever your belief is, this is saying that you're being looked after and guided. You are protected, and this is a very good omen card for forward movement. So this, to me, is saying, go for it. I just hope you spend a lot of time here with this 7 of Pentacles energy, thinking things over, this Hermit energy, thinking things over. Something about it feels, even with this is a very good omen card, but something still is like, I don't know. Okay, I think it's this. I think this is freaking me out. because this could be, like I said, figuring out how to make it work. Or this is somebody that has everything at their disposal and they are used to getting their way and they're not even aware of that about themselves, and you're really into them. But I don't know. I don't know, Gemini. I'm sorry. All right, what else for Gemini? Somebody make me shut my mouth here. What for Gemini? Shuffle the cards, Gemini. Okay, you know what? I shut my mouth. Positive outcome. Okay. Green light again. Green light, green light, green light. Shutting up. The hell do I know? What would Gemini's person say to them? What would Gemini's person say to them? Okay, you're an angel. We got that star card right here. You're an angel. That's that positive, hopeful, healing energy. I believe this is an angel, isn't it? It comes down, well, they're naked. It's an angel that, oh, that's Temperance. All right. Okay. Last two, Lenormand. It's not that I'm not hopeful. There's just something's got me. Okay. Gemini. Oh, look at that. Okay. So this is you being in deep contemplation about your significant other, which is just kind of confirmation of what we were talking about. This could be man or woman. It's just this card represents significant other. So they're definitely on your mind, and it's about all these emotions. This could be somebody finally giving recognition to how you feel about this, which is to say this might have been kind of a one-sided thing, or someone might have been largely selfish in the relationship and kind of like not realizing your input. And that could have been the cause of considerable stress here. And that's why you're so mad, because you're like, you don't give hardly anything. And I'm about done. But then if you got this 10 of Pentacles here, you've been together for a while. They might be a decent person. They're just sorely lacking in certain areas. And you're like, okay. So this is saying, this is all about recognition as well of your emotions, honor, fame, that sort of thing. So this could be saying that you finally get your due, or you begin to talk about things that matter to you and what's important to you, and you don't feel taken for granted anymore. It could be that. It could be that you're literally just over the moon about your person, and that's why there's this really contemplative or contemplative energy about them, because you're like, gosh, I know we've been together for a while. I'm not getting much out of this person, but I do love them, and I can't deny how I feel. We got the Queen of Wands with the Magician here. Both of those are manifesting energies. So all signs point to go, honestly. You got green light, green light, green light. Green light, green light, green light. Okay. Shutting up. I wish you luck with this, Gemini. Really, truly. I don't know what the hell I was on about with the, I don't know. Go for it. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Good luck with this. You take care.